Karlie's been teaching yoga for, I wrote it down, 17 years.
Around 17 or 18 years, yeah.
17 or 18 years?
I didn't do the math, but that's close enough.
And you've been practicing for?
Maybe like 26 years.
That's a long time. Feel for you.
It's the longest relationship I've ever had outside of my parents.
Yeah. 26 years of yoga. What got you into yoga in the beginning?
Well, so I grew up dancing, and so I was always in my body. And it just felt sort of like a natural thing for me because I would get up in the morning and go to dance practice, and then after school I would dance. And so it was just kind of like what I did. And then when I stopped dancing, when I was around 18, I was like, now what do I do? Like, there's not this structure anymore of like, I have to do this thing with my body.
When you stopped dancing, you love dancing. Why did you stop dancing?
I stopped dancing formally.
Yeah, okay.
Like, and I still dance. But like, when I stopped performing, I should say, right?
Right.
I stopped performing after high school. I didn't pursue anything, which I'm not sure why. I think maybe like when I reflect back, it didn't even occur to me that I could have like studied dance in college. Like that never crossed my mind.
Yeah.
That might have been a good thing for me to do.
Huh.
But anyway, so I was just like, now what do I do? And I experimented with like, running a little bit. And I've always loved walking. I used to walk a lot with my mom when I was in high school. We would go to the track at my high school and walk together. And so I kept doing that. And then I was like, well, maybe I should like, go to the gym and take some like classes, right? Like fitness classes, which I do not enjoy fitness classes.
Yeah.
To this day. I didn't even really like them then, but I wasn't really sure. Like I knew that I had this energy that I had to like move in my body because it's what I'd always done and it's how I like managed things, but I didn't know what else to do.
Yeah.
So I took some fitness classes. It was fine. It was whatever.
It's just fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it helped. So I got the movement that I needed.
Movement is medicine.
Right. And then this was in 1990, like 8. Probably. I looked at like the little paper schedule of the classes and there was one yoga class.
Uh-huh.
And it just said yoga because back then there were no like
yin, vinyasa, flow,
none of that.
hatha.
Like,
it was
that
just
did not exist.
Yoga.
Yes, it was a yoga class. What do you take a yoga class? There was no like I'm going to take it like exactly what you said. No, I'm going to take a vinyasa yoga class. I'm going to take a yin. No, none of that.
We're going to yoga.
Right. So I went to the yoga class and at that point in my life, just like, I think it was just like part of youthfulness. I had a lot of energy and I remembered having a little bit of a hard time sometimes just like sitting for any period of time. Like even like if I was at home and I wanted to watch a movie, I didn't really want to sit through the whole thing. I'd have to like get up and do something else. And at the end of the class, I was just sitting there. Like I was sitting and I was quiet and I didn't feel like I needed to get up.
It was the medicine your body needed and maybe your mind needed.
I think it was, probably more what my mind needed. And I just was so curious, like what just happened? Like, how is it that I'm able to sit still like this? Like what? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Not long after that, I moved here. Or probably that same year. That's when I moved here around probably 98. And I had, dial-up internet and I started trying to find yoga poses on the internet and like teach myself a little bit, which was helpful. And then I went to Free Day of Yoga, which still exists. So Free Day of Yoga happens every Labor Day.
Yeah.
And there's just free yoga that's offered all around the city. And I went to a studio, which, this was in the 90s, so of course it no longer exists. But I went to a studio that was an Iyengar yoga studio.
What was it?
Iyengar yoga.
Iyengar yoga.
Yeah. And I took a class and I was like, I really want to do this. Like, I want to come back. I want to keep doing this on a more regular basis. And so I did. I started practicing at that Iyengar studio in the 90s. And, there's a lot more, of course, that happened between now and then. But that's kind of how I originally got interested in like a regular practice.